What is up, guys? Phoenix DFC. Today bringing you another episode in my All About Pride series. Today we're playing against Ivor Fobic, also known as Jordan. So yeah, still once again pretty close friends with Jordan, and hopefully we can get a win against him to keep this winning streak going. So we're just sorting out the kits, and he's thrown up against us this 3-5-2 Bundesliga side. He's got Royce and Espine up top, a lot of pace. Diego being the playmaker and 3 solid centre backs. So a pretty solid team overall. And he managed to get things going early on. He wins a corner here, and then Santana is there to nod. No, it's not Santana. It is Naldo is there to nod that in to make that 1-0. And he was off to a fast start, and he decided to have the home leg at home first. So I was 1 down within the first few minutes of the game, and that sort of set the tone for the game. And I knew I was already in for a tough game, and this is a really amazing tie. But we do get a goal back here. A good bit of play here. Dos Santos eventually picks up the ball, work it way onto his left foot, and he just rifles it into the keeper's bottom right to make that 1-0. We had that crucial away goal in this. Like I say, it was a really great game, and it was pretty funny to be on the mic to him as well. But he does manage to get another goal through. He just gets played through to Diego here, and Diego just powers it in to make that 2-1. So we had a goal down at the moment, but still with that away goal, and things were looking okay. And we do manage to equalise again. Good bit of work here by Lee. Lee takes the shot, it's saved by the keeper. And but we do pick the ball up here with Hernandez. Walks onto the right foot, and it takes a wicked deflection off his centre back and totally deceives the keeper, going into the bottom corner and making that 2-2. And then the second away goal as well. But this game was very back and forth. He would score it, and I would score virtually right after him. He gets the ball, and my keeper picks it up, Ochoa, and he throws it out. It's right to his midfielder, and then it's back towards Espine. Espine misses. Good save by Ochoa, and Royce just the simple task of knocking it in, and that makes that 3-2. But we do manage to get a goal again. We get the ball inside his half, just inside. We manage to work it through to Lee. Lee will dummy it through the legs, and then he just slots it past the goalkeeper to make that 3-3. So the first leg very exciting and ending 3-3. But we were all confident. We were talking about double or quits, depending if he did manage to win this next game or not, or at least win the tie. So we had to have the home leg. And I knew if I just kept it, a draw, any draw that was less than 3 would be okay. He fielded the same team as the last game, so I knew what to expect. A lot of pace up top, a lot of pace at the back, and some good solid midfielders in that 3 trio, the CDMs and the Cam. But he managed to scare me early on. A good bit of play here. He wins the corner, and once again his first goal coming from a corner. Santana will be rise highest and nod home to make that 1-0 and give him the away goal and the advantage in the tie at the moment. And he does increase his lead to 2, which had me extremely worried. A good bit of play once again. It comes down the line. It will come into Diego. Diego hits the shot, and this just deflects up and over my keeper and into the corner to make that 2-0. And this game was getting away from me, and it was beginning to get a bit out of hand. But we do get a goal back, which does begin to steady the ship a wee bit. Good bit of play here. Lee brings it past the defender, and then eventually it comes to Hernandez, back to Lee, and Lee hits it in near post, and it just clips the post and goes to the far corner, making that 2-1 to him. So he was now leading 5-4 on aggregate, but still I had that crucial away goal, so another goal would win me the game. But he does manage to get a penalty for that. My keeper did seem to get the ball, but the referee said no. Shirley was the man to step up to take the spot kick for him. And I thought he would go right up the middle. He didn't. He went into the left, and that made that 3-1. And I did truly think that this game was all over. But we do manage to get another goal. He makes the mistake of throwing it out like I did. in the last game. It comes to Hernandez. Hernandez hits the shot, good save from the keeper, and Jordi Alba up there for some strange reason, but he pokes that in to make that 3-2. Then, it was very tight until this moment, and then it coming to the last 15 minutes, and it kind of exploded into life. It ends up being Salcido picking up the ball. Eventually here he goes, Salcido diving at the heart of his defence, fake shot there, comes back onto the left foot, Salcido cuts across it, right across the goal to make that 3-all, and I was getting pretty excited that we weren't going to be losing 20k at this point. And then we were going to extra time if it stayed like this, but once again he throws out, bad mistake by him, I head it back down, eventually Lee chips it through, and then Hernandez with a sideways volley into the net to make that 4-3 in the 84th minute, and this game was pretty much done and dusted. But Fulbich said no. He came back and hit me hard again. Good bit of play here, a bit lucky there. But he does, the ball finds its way in the box to Royce. Royce turns onto the left foot and Royce hammers into the net. And I thought that was it. He was going to get the 20k on away goals. But he was scheming at this point. He couldn't believe he was managed to get the goal back. But then right in the dying minutes of the game, we do manage to injure a chance, but a pinball in the box eventually finds its way to Danny Welbeck, who was subbed on, and Welbeck fires into the top corner to make that 5-4. And I was actually on top of the world at this point. So glad not to be losing that 20k and just to get one over on him. So that brings us to the end of this episode. Like I say, as I said before, if you want to play me, message me. And apart from that, please like, subscribe and comment. And I will see you all next time.